Why is India the vegetarian capital of the world? With around 30% of its population choosing to follow a vegetarian diet, India proudly holds the title of the country with the largest vegetarian population. This unique dietary choice is deeply rooted in cultural, religious, and historical traditions. For many Indians, vegetarianism is influenced by Hindu beliefs, which promote compassion towards animals and advocate for nonviolence. Other religions like Jainism and Buddhism also emphasize vegetarianism, encouraging followers to avoid harm to living beings. The diversity of regional cuisines in India showcases a vibrant array of plant-based dishes, from spicy lentil curries to fragrant vegetable biryanis. These meals highlight how delicious and varied vegetarian food can be. Additionally, the growing awareness of health benefits associated with vegetarian diets, such as lower risks of heart disease and better digestive health, is further encouraging many people around the world to explore vegetarianism. This cultural phenomenon not only shapes Indian society, but also offers valuable lessons on health and sustainability for everyone. Is it really true that Stone Age artists feared monsters? The answer is a resounding yes. Some of the oldest cave paintings, dating back over 30,000 years, portray creatures that closely resemble the vampires and werewolves we know from legends today. These ancient images, found in caves around the world, reveal a fascinating glimpse into the human psyche. Long before writing existed, our ancestors were creating art that conveyed their fears and beliefs about the supernatural. This suggests that stories about monstrous beings lurking in the shadows have been part of human culture for millennia. The paintings act as a window into a time when humanity grappled with the unknown, transforming fears into art. As you explore these artistic expressions, you can't help but wonder, what dark thoughts and tales haunted our ancestors as they painted these eerie creatures on cave walls? This might surprise you. Hattie McDaniel made Oscar history. In 1940, this remarkable actress became the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award for her unforgettable performance as Mammy in the epic film Gone with the Wind. Hattie's groundbreaking win marked a significant milestone not only for her career, but also for the representation of African Americans in Hollywood, a landscape often marred by racial discrimination. The ceremony, held in Los Angeles, took place in a segregated environment, yet Hattie delivered a heartfelt acceptance speech that resonated deeply with many people watching. Her achievement not only redefined possibilities for Black actors and actresses, but also ignited hope among those aspiring to make their mark in cinema. At a time when roles for Black artists were typically constrained to stereotypes, Hattie's talent and unwavering determination allowed her to shine brightly. Today, we honor her incredible legacy and the doors she opened for future generations in film. What steps can we take to continue celebrating her contributions and advocate for greater diversity in the entertainment industry? Let's uncover the truth about homework. For many of us, homework feels like a rite of passage. But did you know it hasn't always been a staple of education? In the early 20th century, famous inventors like Thomas Edison criticized homework, claiming it was harmful to children's health and well-being. Fast forward to today, and the debate continues. Current studies show that excessive homework can lead to serious issues such as stress, sleep loss, and anxiety among students. This alarming trend has sparked ongoing discussions about what the right balance should be when it comes to educational workloads. Teachers and parents alike are rethinking how much homework is truly beneficial. So should we rethink homework to create a healthier learning environment for our kids? It's a conversation that's more important than ever. Here's something incredible about you might be surprised by Himba homes made of dung. In the heart of Namibia, the Himba tribe exemplifies ingenuity with their unique building practices that favor natural materials. They skillfully blend clay with cow dung to construct their distinctive houses known as ombu or ovanda. While the thought of cow dung may raise eyebrows, this eco-friendly building material is exceptionally effective. The dung, when combined with clay, not only solidifies the structure, but also provides remarkable insulation against the intense heat of the desert. As temperatures soar during the day, these sturdy homes maintain a cool interior, offering a refreshing escape from the sweltering sun. The design showcases the Himba's profound connection to their environment, demonstrating how traditional knowledge harmonizes with nature's resources. Additionally, the use of locally sourced materials underscores a sustainable lifestyle that thrives on resourcefulness and respect for the land. By adapting their homes to the climate and materials available, the Himba people illustrate a remarkable example of how indigenous practices can inform modern approaches to sustainable living. What can we learn from this blend of tradition and nature? Guess what really drives Dwayne Johnson's success? Dwayne Johnson, better known as The Rock, began his remarkable career in professional wrestling, captivating fans with his electrifying presence and stunning athleticism. As a prominent figure in the WWE, he quickly became a household name, thanks to his incredible charisma and larger-than-life persona. However, what truly sets Johnson apart is his relentless pursuit of new challenges. Transitioning from the wrestling ring to Hollywood was not just a career change. It was a bold leap into the world of film. With his debut in The Scorpion King, he showcased his acting chops and quickly became a sought-after star. Films like the Fast and Furious franchise catapulted him into the limelight, proving he could command the big screen just as he did the wrestling arena. By 2018, Johnson earned the title of the highest-paid actor in the world, grossing a staggering $23 million for his role in Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. His journey exemplifies how passion and commitment can lead to incredible achievements, inspiring fans globally to follow their dreams, no matter the obstacles. Why exactly does most people don't know about Turkey's underground wonders? Hidden beneath the beautiful landscapes of Cappadocia lies Derinkuyu, the fascinating world's largest underground city. This astounding feat of ancient engineering provides a glimpse into how humans adapted to adversity. Conceived as a refuge during perilous times, Derinkuyu exhibits astonishing complexity, capable of accommodating up to 20,000 people along with their livestock and supplies. The underground city descends about 60 meters and features a labyrinth of homes, kitchens, and even chapels. Ingeniously designed air shafts bring in fresh air and natural light, creating an unexpectedly cozy atmosphere underground. To protect against invasions, massive stone doors can be rolled closed, securing the inhabitants' safety. Ventilation systems ensure that the air remains comfortable, allowing for long-term habitation even in stressful periods. Today, visitors can wander through its narrow passageways and expansive chambers, experiencing firsthand the resilience and creativity of those who once sought safety below ground. Derinkuyu stands as a remarkable testament to human determination, ingenuity, and the lengths to which we will go to survive. Ever wondered why Starbucks changed its logo in Saudi Arabia? To honor local culture, Starbucks made an intriguing adjustment to its iconic logo. Instead of showcasing the mermaid that many of us recognize, the Saudi version highlights only the waves. This decision reflects a deep respect for cultural sensitivity in a region where certain imagery might be perceived differently. Cultural adaptation is key for global brands looking to connect with local communities, and Starbucks has embraced this challenge creatively. By removing the mermaid, they ensure that their image aligns with the values and customs of Saudi society. This thoughtful approach not only supports their brand, but also helps nurture understanding and acceptance in diverse markets. As businesses expand globally, how they adapt their images can tell us a lot about their commitment to respecting local traditions. Have you ever wondered why Joey got canceled? The sitcom Joey, a spin-off of the iconic show Friends, struggled to find its footing after the first season. Despite the beloved character Joey Tribbiani, played by Matt LeBlanc, having a dedicated fan base, the series faced criticism for its writing and lack of chemistry among the cast. Unfortunately, NBC decided to cancel the show halfway through its second season, leaving viewers hanging without answers. Remarkably, the final 8 episodes were never aired in the United States, leaving fans wondering what could have been. The decision was surprising, especially considering the original Friends show became a cultural phenomenon. Joey, aiming to capture that same magic, ultimately couldn't resonate as well, highlighting the challenges of spin-offs in the competitive world of television. The story of Joey's cancellation reminds us that not every idea can thrive, even when it's linked to a TV classic. Did you know Obama joined Mythbusters for science? In a fascinating episode of the popular show Mythbusters, former President Barack Obama took on the legendary experiment of Archimedes. This myth suggests that Archimedes used solar mirrors to set fire to enemy ships during a naval battle. To explore this historic claim, Obama worked alongside the show's hosts and a team of scientists to test whether a series of polished mirrors could indeed produce enough sunlight to ignite wood and sink a ship. Equipped with shiny mirrors and a little bit of science, they aimed focused sunlight onto a model ship, examining how different angles and distances affected the results. The experiment turned out to be an exciting blend of history and science, showcasing how ancient innovations can spark curiosity even in the modern world. This episode not only entertained, but also educated viewers about the principles of optics and the fun of scientific investigation. So did they succeed in replicating Archimedes' legendary feat? You'll have to watch to find out. Prepare to be amazed by ocean's hidden secrets. Did you know that the ocean relies on the minerals from land for its health? Erosion of terrestrial rocks plays a crucial role in this process. As rainwater flows over rocks, minerals like sodium and chlorine are released. These minerals are then carried by rivers all the way to the ocean, where they help sustain marine life. However, if the erosion slows down or stops, the ocean may not get the nutrients it needs for thriving ecosystems. This means that our actions on land, like deforestation and urban development, can have a ripple effect on the sea. With such a delicate balance, it's fascinating to think about how interconnected our planet truly is. Have you ever considered how your daily choices might affect the oceans and the incredible creatures that call them home? Hard to believe, but tattoos were sacred rituals. In fact, the world's oldest known tattoo ink dates back over 5,000 years, made from simple ingredients like soot and ash blended with water or oil. These ancient markings were not merely decorative, they carried profound spiritual meanings for many cultures. People believed that tattoos could provide protection from evil spirits, symbolize their beliefs, or even forge connections with the divine. For some communities, receiving a tattoo marked a significant rite of passage, celebrating milestones in one's life such as maturity or bravery. The use of natural materials underscores the creativity and ingenuity of our ancestors, who transformed basic elements into meaningful art on skin. Today's tattoos have evolved into popular expressions of individuality and personal storytelling. Yet it's impressive to reflect on their origins as sacred practices, steeped in custom and belief. Consider the rich narratives behind these ancient symbols, revealing how they connected individuals to both their history and their community, leaving an indelible mark on the timeline of human expression. Why does music change how we feel time? Research reveals that music has a powerful influence on our perception of time. When we listen to upbeat, faster tempos, many of us experience time speeding up, as if the minutes are slipping away. On the flip side, slower melodies can stretch time, making seconds feel like hours. This fascinating phenomenon happens because music interacts with our brain in unique ways. Specific brain regions responsible for timing and processing emotions light up when we listen to different styles of music. For example, if you're at a lively party, the fast beats can make you dance for hours without realizing how much time has passed. In quieter settings, like during a slow ballad, you might find yourself feeling each second linger. So the next time you play your favorite song, take a moment to notice how it affects your sense of time. Are you racing through the day, or does time seem to stand still? Understanding this connection can deepen our appreciation for music's role in our lives. Witness an unforgettable moment in football history. During a thrilling 2016 Premier League match between Hull City and Leicester City, football fans were left in awe when players Abel Hernandez and Adama Diomande pulled off a remarkable double overhead kick. This incredible display of skill and coordination seemed almost choreographed as the two players sprang into action simultaneously. As Hernandez launched the ball high into the air, Diomande astutely positioned himself for the perfect connection. Just as they reached their peak, both players executed the kick, striking the ball with precision that left spectators gasping. This was not just about scoring, it was about the elegance and teamwork in a sport that often showcases individual brilliance. Such exceptional moments remind us why football captures the hearts of millions worldwide. Who could forget the sheer excitement and thrill of seeing two players work in perfect harmony, creating a highlight that fans would talk about for years? Here's a wild fact about living organisms. Did you know that the largest living organism on Earth is actually a fungus? It's not a giant whale or an ancient tree. It's a honey fungus, known scientifically as Armillaria ostoya. This magnificent organism sprawls across nearly 2,385 acres in Oregon's Malheur National Forest. What makes this fungus so remarkable is its underground mycelium, which can spread over vast areas, connecting various trees and plants within its reach. The honey fungus thrives on decomposing wood, helping to recycle nutrients back into the soil. Interestingly, the visible mushrooms we see are just the fruiting bodies of this vast below-ground network. Scientists are still studying this incredible organism to understand its role in the ecosystem and discover new insights about plant health and forest management. Isn't it fascinating that something so tiny can be a giant? Believe it or not, sea cucumbers can eject their organs. These fascinating creatures have developed an extraordinary defense mechanism that makes them stand out in the animal kingdom. When threatened by predators, some sea cucumbers go to the extreme of ejecting their internal organs, which can work as a distraction, allowing them a chance to escape. This surprising feat is not the end for the sea cucumber, as they possess the remarkable ability to regenerate their lost organs over time. This regeneration process highlights the diverse survival strategies animals use. While most creatures rely on speed or camouflage to evade danger, sea cucumbers take a bold approach that literally involves sacrificing a part of themselves. Their unique adaptations inspire wonder and curiosity about the incredible techniques life has developed to cope with challenges. The resilience of sea cucumbers prompts us to consider how many other astonishing adaptations exist in the marine world. What other surprising survival strategies can we learn about in the ocean? Is it really true that a song can end battles? This fascinating idea comes from the historical reference to music having a profound emotional impact on people. There's a mention of a character or entity named Rakan, who symbolizes the struggle to resolve conflicts. Throughout history, songs have played crucial roles during times of war and strife, often bringing people together or inspiring them to seek peace. For example, during the American Civil War, songs like the Battle Hymn of the Republic became rallying cries for soldiers, fueling both motivation and a sense of unity. Similarly, the power of music to evoke feelings can sometimes prompt rival groups to set aside differences for a moment, creating a space for reflection and dialogue. Imagine a world where a simple melody could quiet the chaos of battle, encouraging warriors to talk instead of fight. The emotional weight carried by music, much like in the case of Rakan, highlights its ability to touch hearts and minds, making it a powerful tool for change. So next time you hear a song that moves you, think about its potential to inspire peace. Let's uncover the truth about Mariah Carey's vocal range. It's a widely held belief that Mariah Carey has an incredible vocal range, reaching notes so high that they can actually break glass. While this may sound sensational, it's important to note that this claim has never been scientifically verified. Carey is known to have a 5-octave vocal range, which is astonishing and rare, allowing her to hit high whistle tones that most singers can only dream of. Many fans and critics argue that her ability to transition smoothly between various registers showcases her extraordinary talent. Although there are stories of glass shattering at her concerts, these remain anecdotal rather than proven facts. Mariah's vocal skills have rightfully earned her the title of the Songbird Supreme, leading to discussions about the limits of human vocal abilities. But can anyone really shatter glass with their voice? What if I told you video games can boost your brain? Research shows that playing video games offers more than just entertainment. They can actually help improve your memory, reflexes, and social skills. When you engage in games that challenge your problem-solving abilities or require quick decision-making, your brain gets a workout. For instance, action games often demand fast reflexes and sharp focus, while strategy games can enhance planning and critical thinking. Moreover, many multiplayer games foster teamwork and communication, which are essential skills in our daily lives. So the next time someone says video games are a waste of time, you can share how they serve as a fun form of mental training. Whether you're shooting aliens in a sci-fi saga or collaborating with friends to build a virtual fortress, you're not just playing, you're actually helping your brain get stronger and more agile. How cool is that? Is it really true that Komodo dragons are massive lizards? These incredible creatures, native to Indonesia, hold the title of the largest lizard species in the world. Weighing in at a staggering 154 pounds, they are not only heavy, but also boast some impressive features. Their powerful bite is one of their most striking characteristics. While you might think they are slow, Komodo dragons can sprint short distances at surprising speeds, making them effective hunters. Eating a diet that includes deer, birds, and other small animals, they use their keen sense of smell to track down their next meal. Interestingly, their saliva contains bacteria that can infect their prey, making their bites quite deadly. This mix of brute strength and unique hunting tactics enables these lizards to dominate their environment. Found primarily on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, and Flores, these amazing reptiles are a vital part of the ecosystem. If you ever get a chance to see one in the wild, it's an experience you won't forget. Guess what really drives doll-like transformations? Certain individuals are undergoing extreme surgeries to adopt doll-like aesthetics, aiming to transform their appearance entirely. This fascinating phenomenon reflects a deep desire to escape traditional human identity and embrace a more fantastical existence. Many people, especially in communities active on social media, are inspired by the whimsical allure of dolls, desiring eyes, features, and proportions that mimic these toys. Some undergo cosmetic procedures, like eye enlargement or facial shaping, while others experiment with clothing, makeup, and hairstyles to enhance their doll-like persona. This trend poses intriguing questions about self-expression, identity, and the lengths one might go to seek beauty and acceptance. What drives such radical transformations, and how do they impact the way individuals perceive themselves and are perceived by society? Most people don't know this, but ducks stay dry. Ducks have a special waterproof oil that they spread from a gland located near their tails. This oil covers their feathers, creating a protective barrier against water. Even when swimming for long periods, ducks remain buoyant and dry, thanks to this remarkable adaptation. Underneath the oil, they possess soft down feathers that trap air and provide excellent insulation, keeping them warm during chilly weather. However, the mating habits of male ducks can get pretty intense. They often show aggressive behavior during this time. To cope with this, female ducks have evolved corkscrew-shaped reproductive tracts that give them more control over fertilization. This incredible adaptation not only helps ensure the survival of the species, but also allows females to select the best genetic partners. Isn't it fascinating how nature evolves to solve challenges? Did you know blue whales thrive on tiny krill? These magnificent giants are the largest animals on our planet, and their diet is surprisingly simple. Blue whales primarily feast on krill, which are small, shrimp-like creatures that swarm in vast numbers in the ocean. This highlights a fascinating detail about their feeding habits. Despite their tremendous size, these whales rely on some of the ocean's tiniest organisms. In contrast, humpback whales enjoy a more diverse menu that includes small fish and shrimp. Both species are filter feeders, using baleen plates that act like a sieve to trap their food while pushing out seawater. This method showcases not just their unique feeding techniques, but also the intricate balance of marine ecosystems. Such connections remind us how vital even the smallest creatures are to the survival of the largest, revealing the surprising relationships that define life beneath the waves. Chameleons change color to show off. Ever seen that? When male chameleons spot another male or catch a glimpse of themselves in a mirror, they quickly change colors. This stunning ability is more than just a fancy trick. It plays a huge role in their social interactions. By flashing vibrant colors, a male chameleon signals its strength and readiness to compete for territory or mates. Each color can convey different messages. For instance, bright shades may indicate aggression, while more muted tones can signify calmness. Interestingly, chameleons control this color change through special cells in their skin called chromatophores that expand or contract, allowing them to display a dazzling array of hues. This fascinating phenomenon not only helps them communicate, but can also aid in camouflage, helping them blend into their surroundings against predators. So the next time you see a chameleon, remember that its colorful display isn't just for show. It's a vital part of its life and survival in the wild. Have you ever thought about how horses rest? This ability to rest while standing is fascinating and reflects horses' evolution as prey animals. Unlike many other mammals, horses have developed a unique adaptation that allows them to doze while standing, thanks to a special locking mechanism in their legs. This feature enables them to remain alert to potential threats from predators while still getting the rest they need. When a horse feels safe, it can fully relax and lie down. However, this standing rest is crucial in the wild, where vigilance is key to survival. It's a remarkable example of nature's ingenuity, showcasing how an animal can evolve to meet the challenges of its environment. So next time you see a horse calmly standing still, remember that it's not just standing. It might be catching some much-needed Z's. This blend of adaptation and instinct ensures that horses stay one step ahead in the wild, demonstrating the fascinating ways animals evolve to protect themselves. Did you know zebras are actually brown? This surprising fact comes from the unique way their stripes form. Zebras, those beautiful black and white creatures, actually start off with a brown base. The striking white stripes emerge due to a lack of pigmentation in specific areas of their skin as they grow. This striped pattern isn't just for looks. It plays a vital role in helping zebras camouflage in the wild, blending into the tall grasses of their natural habitat. By breaking up their outline, the stripes confuse predators and help zebras stay safer. Each zebra's stripe pattern is as unique as a fingerprint, making them amazing to study. So next time you see a zebra, remember that those iconic stripes are more than just pretty. They're part of a clever survival strategy. What if I told you your eye gunk is snot? This curious substance that collects in the corners of your eyes is actually made from the same stuff as nasal mucus, commonly known as snot. It's a mix of dried tears, oil, and tiny particles that gather as your body works to keep your eyes clean and clear. Think of it as your eye's way of having a little spring cleaning. While it might seem a bit gross, this buildup is completely normal and part of the body's essential processes. The tears we produce help wash away dust and debris, and when they dry up, they leave behind this harmless residue. So the next time you see that little crust in the morning, remember it's just your body's natural way of taking care of your eyes. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies work to keep us healthy? Why exactly does Kiev have the deepest metro station? Nestled in the heart of Kiev, Ukraine, Arsenalna metro station claims the title of the world's deepest underground metro station, plunging to an impressive depth of 115 yards. Imagine embarking on a journey down an escalator that feels like an endless slide into the depths of the earth. The descent lasts about 5 minutes, offering time to admire the stunning architecture and the intricate details of the station itself. Opened in the 1960s, Arsenalna not only functions as a critical transit hub, but also encapsulates Kiev's rich history in the spirit of its people. The need for such depth arose due to the city's hilly geography. Engineers had to design the metro lines with precision to traverse the landscape effectively. While many may think of a metro station merely as a mode of transport, Arsenalna offers an unforgettable experience that connects the bustling life of Kiev above to the silent depths below. If you visit this vibrant city, don't miss the chance to ride the escalator and say you've been to the deepest point of any subway system in the world. Discover the extreme weather of Antarctica. This icy continent is not only the coldest place on Earth, but it also boasts a record-breaking low temperature of a staggering 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Imagine stepping outside and feeling the biting chill of the air. But that's not all. Commonwealth Bay, located in Antarctica, holds title as the windiest place on the planet. Here, winds can whip through at incredible speeds of up to 240 kilometers per hour. That's fast enough to knock you off your feet. These extreme weather conditions shape the unique ecosystem and landscapes found in Antarctica, creating a harsh yet beautiful environment. The icy expanses and fierce winds serve as crucial indicators of climate change, revealing how our planet's health is shifting. So what inspires scientists to brave the cold and study this remarkable land? Why exactly does Jay-Z excel beyond music? Jay-Z is more than just one of the most successful rappers in the world. He's an exceptional entrepreneur. He has ventured into various business arenas, showcasing his sharp instincts and innovative spirit. One standout example is his clothing brand Rocawear, which he sold for a whopping $204 million, proving that he knows how to spot trends and capitalize on them. But that's not all. Jay-Z also owns 50% of the luxurious champagne brand Armand de Brignac, known for its distinctive bottle design and celebrated taste among celebrities. Additionally, he co-founded Tidal, a Swedish streaming platform that emphasizes artist ownership and high-quality music. Jay-Z's ability to diversify his interests while pushing the envelope in the music industry makes him a unique figure who inspires both fans and aspiring business owners alike. What lessons can we learn from his journey? Here's what actually happens when shoes go giant. In 2015, an innovative Indian shoe company made history by crafting the world's largest shoe, measuring an astonishing 6.4 meters long and nearly 3 meters high. This footwear giant isn't just eye-catching. It's a whopping size 2,090, a figure so large it seems like it steps straight out of a fairy tale. Constructed from leather, rubber, and foam, this enormous shoe symbolizes creativity and craftsmanship at its best. The company aimed to create something unique for a marketing campaign, but ended up setting a world record instead. Imagine the sheer number of people that could fit inside. This monumental shoe not only showcases the potential of design and manufacturing, but also attracts curious visitors who want to see this remarkable feat in person. How many other records will be broken by imaginative minds around the globe? Did you know you grow taller overnight? It's surprising, but individuals are actually slightly taller in the morning compared to at night. This fascinating change happens because of the soft discs located between our vertebrae. Throughout the day, as we go about our activities, gravity compresses these discs, squeezing them down and making us a tad shorter by evening. However, when we sleep, the pressure is significantly relieved. During this time, the discs get a chance to rehydrate and expand, like a sponge soaking up water. This natural process allows for a temporary increase in height, which can be anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. So if you've ever noticed you feel a bit taller in the morning after a good night's sleep, now you know why. Isn't it amazing how our bodies work even while we rest? Let's uncover the truth about Tom Tersich's journey. This adventurous soul from New Jersey took on a remarkable 7-year trek around the world with his loyal dog, Savannah. Their journey began when Tom adopted Savannah from a Texas animal shelter, and together they became an inspiring duo. Covering thousands of miles across diverse continents, they encountered breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cultures, and interesting people. Not only did they hike through scenic trails, but they also explored bustling cities and tranquil beaches. Remarkably, Savannah became the first pet to experience a full global adventure, showcasing how strong the bond between a man and his dog can be. From the majestic mountains to the vast oceans, their journey taught them invaluable lessons about friendship, resilience, and the beauty of the world. Tom documented their adventures, sharing heartwarming stories and stunning photos that captivate animal lovers and travel enthusiasts alike. What fuels such a drive for exploration and companionship? And what stories lie ahead for future adventurers? Did you know alcohol can confuse scorpions? A drop of this common substance can have a surprising effect on these desert dwellers. When scorpions come into contact with alcohol, they can become disoriented and even sting themselves. This odd reaction happens because their nervous system is sensitive and alcohol disrupts their instincts. Typically, scorpions rely on their stingers for defense and hunting, so when they're confused, they may mistakenly think they're under attack. This self-stinging can lead to dangerous injuries, highlighting how even small amounts of a substance can alter behavior in the animal kingdom. It's fascinating to think that something as familiar as alcohol can bring an unexpected twist to the life of a scorpion. These creatures are already experts at survival, but even they can fall victim to confusion. So next time you hear about scorpions, remember this quirky fact. This might surprise you. Ninjas wore navy blue. Contrary to the popular image of stealthy assassins dressed in all black, historical ninjas actually opted for dark navy blue clothing. This clever choice was based on the science of camouflage. As they moved silently through the night, the dark navy fabric helped them blend into their surroundings much more effectively than black would. The deep navy tone matched the natural hues of the night sky, allowing them to approach their targets undetected. In an environment filled with shadows and dim lighting, the navy attire contributed to their stealthy reputation. Ninjas were trained experts in the art of concealment, utilizing this practical clothing to enhance their skills. This fascinating detail reminds us how understanding nature and using the right tools can significantly increase effectiveness. So the next time you think of a ninja, picture them in navy blue, ready to vanish into the darkness. Did you know about the term nibblings? Nibblings is a charming word that refers to the children of your siblings, encompassing both nieces and nephews. This term has gained traction as family dynamics and language evolve. Instead of saying my sister's children or my brother's kids, you can say my nibblings, adding a playful twist. It's a great way to refer to these little ones who may bring chaos, joy, and endless fun into family gatherings. Language continuously adapts, and nibblings represents a modern, informal way to celebrate those special family connections, often filled with laughter and love. As families grow larger and more complex, terms like nibblings help keep our language fresh and engaging. You might be surprised how quickly this fun term captures the hearts of parents and aunts or uncles alike. So next time you're talking about your siblings' kids, why not use nibblings instead? It's lighthearted, it's catchy, and it shows the unique bond you share with those little adventurers in your life. Did you know Shakespeare and Cervantes died on the same day? It's an astonishing coincidence that has intrigued literature lovers for centuries. On April 23, 1616, two of the greatest writers in history, Miguel de Cervantes and William Shakespeare, both passed away. Cervantes, the Spanish novelist best known for Don Quixote, is often hailed as the father of the modern novel. Meanwhile, Shakespeare, the English playwright and poet, revolutionized storytelling with his plays and sonnets. Interestingly, while both men left an indelible mark on the literary world, they never actually met or even communicated, as they lived in different countries and cultures. Their simultaneous deaths on the same date, which coincidentally falls on St. George's Day, the patron saint of England, adds an air of mystery to their legacies. This remarkable alignment makes us wonder about the intertwined fates of these iconic figures. How cool is that? Here's what actually happens when you won't believe what's beneath Europa's icy surface: Jupiter's moon. Europa is a captivating realm that intrigues scientists and dreamers alike. Beneath its thick ice crust lies an expansive ocean, potentially containing more than twice the amount of water found on Earth. This hidden sea remains warm due to the gravitational forces exerted by Jupiter, creating a dynamic and potentially habitable environment. The ocean is not only salty and rich in nutrients, but it also raises exciting possibilities for the existence of life beyond our planet. NASA's upcoming Europa Clipper mission aims to delve into these mysteries by studying Europa's icy exterior and analyzing the geysers that eject water vapor into space. These plumes might provide essential insights into the ocean lurking beneath. If microbial life is present in Europa's depths, it could reshape our understanding of life in the universe in its many forms. Imagine robotic explorers traversing this alien waterway, revealing biological secrets that have remained hidden for eons. Europa is a lot more than just an ice-covered satellite. It could hold the key to understanding life's potential across the cosmos. Did you know South Dakota has twin bed rules? This unique law requires hotels to provide twin beds with at least 2 feet of space between them. It's designed to enhance guest comfort and safety, making sure there's enough room for easy movement. Imagine checking into a hotel room only to find that you can't push the beds together for a cozy evening. This regulation may seem strange to some, but it aims to create a safer environment for guests. By maintaining that space, the law helps prevent accidents, especially in emergencies. Also, it encourages hotels to think creatively about room design, ensuring they respect this fascinating guideline. Whether traveling for business or pleasure, this little-known rule adds an unexpected twist to your hotel experience. So next time you're in South Dakota, remember this quirky feature that sets hotel stays apart. How do you feel about such rules? Prepare to be amazed by athlete dads and daughters. Researchers have proposed an intriguing theory that suggests male athletes, particularly those engaged in high-intensity sports, may be more likely to have daughters. This idea stems from studies indicating that heat stress caused by intense workouts can influence the sex ratio of sperm. When male athletes push their bodies to the limit, their bodies elevate in temperature, which might affect sperm production in a way that favors the creation of female embryos. Isn't it interesting to think that the rigorous training routines of a basketball player or a sprinter could have an impact beyond just their athletic performance? While the science is still evolving, this connection adds a fascinating layer to the discussion about how our environment and lifestyle choices can shape the next generation. Could the intensity of an athlete's pursuit really sway their parenting experience? This might surprise you. The Altair 8800 launched personal computing. Released in 1975, the Altair 8800 is celebrated as the very first personal computer that made technology accessible to individuals. Before this groundbreaking invention, computers were typically large, expensive, and confined to businesses or universities. The Altair changed everything, allowing hobbyists and enthusiasts to build their own systems at home. Among its most notable contributors were Bill Gates and Paul Allen, who created the first version of the Altair Basic operating system. This operating system was crucial, as it enabled users to interact with the computer more easily, paving the way for the development of software and applications that we all use today. The success of Altair Basic not only helped establish Microsoft, but also sparked a personal computing revolution that transformed how we work, play, and communicate. Imagine a world where computers were still just for businesses, thanks to the Altair 8800. That's not our reality today. Do you think any other inventions have had a similar impact? Discover the surprising story of St. Drogo. This intriguing historical figure is often invoked by those battling feelings of unattractiveness or insecurity about their appearance. Born in the 12th century in what is now Belgium, Drogo's life took a transformative turn after a tragic incident that left him physically scarred. Instead of succumbing to despair, he embraced a life of faith, demonstrating that true beauty comes from inner strength and holiness, not just outer appearances. People prayed to him not just for physical beauty, but for self-acceptance and confidence. His legacy encourages us to focus on cultivating our character and virtues instead of fixating on how we look. St. Drogo's story is a powerful reminder that everyone has struggles, making him a relatable figure for many seeking solace in their times of doubt. Isn't it inspiring to find strength in something deeper? Ever heard of Venezuela's unique take on time management? In this vibrant South American country, punctuality takes on a whole new meaning. Instead of being a sign of respect, arriving on time can actually offend people. In fact, being less than 15 minutes late is perfectly acceptable and often expected at social gatherings. Many Venezuelans consider strict punctuality as a reflection of greed or excessive eagerness, which may come across as impolite in their culture. This relaxed approach to time also reflects the country's warm and welcoming social atmosphere. Instead of rushing to meet deadlines or schedules, Venezuelans often enjoy lively conversations and connections, prioritizing relationships over time constraints. So if you ever find yourself in Venezuela, feel free to embrace the laid-back attitude towards time. Just remember, when in Rome, or in this case, Caracas, don't be surprised if your friends arrive fashionably late. What an interesting way to look at time, right? Did you know that vaults are nature's cellular mysteries? These intriguing barrel-shaped structures hide within many animal cells, but their exact role still puzzles scientists. Discovered in the 1980s, vaults are often brushed aside in textbooks, leaving us to wonder about their functions. Some researchers propose that they could be involved in transporting molecules within the cell, or even in providing a defense mechanism against viruses and toxins. The shape of vaults allows them to potentially carry other substances, making them fascinating candidates for studying drug delivery systems. Imagine these little barrels going about their business, possibly ensuring our cells stay healthy and coordinated. Despite the gaps in our knowledge, their presence in various animal cells suggests they are playing an essential yet mysterious role in cell biology. What other secrets might vaults hold? Can you imagine that a search could be dangerous? A simple online search, like checking if Bengal cats are legal in Australia, could expose you to serious threats due to a tactic known as SEO poisoning. Hackers cleverly craft fake websites that rank high on search engines, making them seem trustworthy. When you click on these deceptive links, you can unintentionally download harmful software or even give hackers access to your personal information. This highlights the critical need for caution when browsing online. Always verify sources, look for official websites, and consider using security software that can alert you to risky sites. Being vigilant can protect you from cyber attacks while you explore topics of interest. So the next time you type a query, remember to think twice before clicking. What other online dangers might be lurking out there? Why do the French resist American culture so much? This intriguing question dives into a long-standing cultural phenomenon. Many people believe that France has a unique identity that its citizens fiercely protect, often pushing back against American influences. This cultural divide is seen in various aspects, from food and fashion to politics and media. For instance, French cuisine, with its emphasis on tradition and quality, contrasts sharply with fast food trends. Popular in the U.S., French citizens value their artisan bakeries and gourmet restaurants, and often view American options as lacking in authenticity. Additionally, France has a history of political skepticism towards American foreign policy, which sometimes fuels a preference for homegrown alternatives and cultural products. This resistance is not about dislike, it's about pride in a rich history and heritage that many French people feel defines their nation. So next time you see a French cafe bustling with patrons enjoying traditional pastries, consider how deeply culture shapes their choices and identity. Isn't it fascinating to explore how these dynamics play out globally? Let's uncover the truth about knuckle cracking. Many people believe that cracking your knuckles can cause arthritis, but research shows that this common habit is actually harmless. The popping sound you hear when you crack your knuckles comes from gas bubbles collapsing in the joint fluid, not from bones grinding together. Studies have consistently found no connection between knuckle cracking and arthritis, which means it's safe to indulge in this habit. However, it's worth noting that while cracking your knuckles is not damaging to your joints, the sound can be quite annoying to those around you. So if you're in a quiet setting, you might want to keep those fingers still. Understanding that cracking knuckles doesn't harm your health can help ease the concerns of many who fret over this innocent action. Is it really true that Earth could shrink to 1 centimeter? Black holes are some of the most fascinating and mysterious objects in the universe. They are incredibly dense regions in space where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. Imagine if you could compress our entire planet Earth into a black hole. If that were possible, the Earth's diameter would shrink to about just 1 centimeter. This mind-boggling transformation highlights the insane density of black holes. To give some perspective, the Sun, which is far larger than Earth, would also become a black hole if it were compressed to a similar size. The process of becoming a black hole usually occurs when massive stars run out of fuel and collapse under their own gravity, resulting in a point of infinite density known as a singularity. Black holes can vary in size, from small ones formed from dying stars to supermassive black holes found at the centers of galaxies. Exploring these cosmic phenomena not only expands our understanding of physics, but also inspires curiosity about the ultimate fate of our own planet. Let's uncover the truth about glow sticks. In 2001, the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, made a surprising move to classify glow sticks as drug paraphernalia, aiming to ban them from parties. This decision stemmed from concerns that these colorful lights were being used to hide illicit drug use at raves and festivals. The vibrant glow of these sticks, often seen swirling in enthusiastic dance crowds, led authorities to believe they could signal drug activity. However, many people see them simply as fun accessories that enhance the nighttime experience with their bright colors. Ultimately, the move sparked a heated debate about personal freedom and the regulation of harmless objects that bring joy to countless partygoers. While glow sticks may not be perfect, they hold a special place in the world of dance music and celebration. So why do they bother using glow sticks at all? What happens when canaries start crowing early? While you might associate early morning crowing with roosters, canaries have their own way of marking their territory. These colorful birds often sing their unique tunes at dawn, announcing their presence to others in the area. For canaries, this crowing isn't just a charming wake-up call, it serves a vital purpose. Canaries are known for their melodious voices, and their crowing is a way of declaring dominance over their space, warning other males to stay away. Interestingly, this behavior can vary among breeds, with some canaries being more vocal than others. Their calls can be heard echoing in backyards and gardens, creating a delightful morning chorus. So next time you hear a canary singing as the sun rises, remember it's not just about music, it's about establishing who's boss. Their natural instinct to claim territory adds a layer of complexity to their behavior, revealing just how fascinating these small birds can be. Did you know North Korea has a space program? Despite its secretive reputation, North Korea made headlines in 1998 when it attempted to launch a satellite that failed to reach orbit. This ambitious move marked the beginning of its controversial space endeavors. Since then, the country has tried 4 more launches, with the latest one occurring in 2016. North Korea proudly announces that all its launches are successful, but the reality is a bit more complicated. Out of the satellites launched, only 2 managed to enter orbit, yet both subsequently failed to operate as intended. This raises questions about the true capabilities of North Korea's space technology and how much credibility their claims hold in the international arena. The world watches closely, curious about the motivations behind these launches. Are they meant for scientific exploration, or are they more about showcasing power? As global tensions rise, the implications of such a program could be significant. What will the future hold for North Korea's space ambitions? Did you know penguins trade rocks for romance? In a surprising twist of nature, certain penguins have developed a unique way to build their nests using rocks, and this behavior is tied to their courtship. These charming birds, particularly species like the Gentoo and Adelie penguins, use pebbles to create a cozy home for their eggs. However, romance does not always mean honesty. Some male penguins have been caught deceiving their partners by snatching rocks without returning any affection. This behavior may seem cheeky, but it highlights the complexity of penguin relationships and their instinctive drive to secure a safe nesting spot. The rock trading ritual serves a dual purpose. It strengthens bonds between mates and ensures that their future chicks will have a solid foundation. So the next time you see a penguin waddling around with a rock, remember it might be more than just a simple pebble. It could be a step toward love. Isn't nature full of surprises? Guess what really drives the Great Pyramid's shape? It turns out the Great Pyramid of Giza has 8 sides instead of the usual 4. While most pyramids are built with a traditional 4-sided design, this ancient wonder features a fascinating twist. Each of its 8 sides subtly curves inward and meets at a point at the top, creating a unique octagonal shape that is not easily spotted from the ground. This design wasn't just for show, it may have helped the pyramid reflect sunlight and appear even more majestic in its time. The clever architects of ancient Egypt understood how to manipulate shape and light, making this pyramid stand out from others across the world. So the next time you think of the Great Pyramid, remember it's not just a simple, straightforward structure, it's an architectural marvel with hidden complexities that continue to amaze us even today. Explore the secrets of Dover Castle's hidden tunnels. This remarkable castle, known as the largest in England, hides an incredible network of over 3.1 miles of secret tunnels. Built in the late 11th century, these tunnels were crafted as a defense mechanism to protect against potential French attacks. Imagine walking through dark, winding passages that once echoed with the sounds of soldiers preparing for battle. While some of these tunnels have been explored, many remain undiscovered to this very day, holding the mysteries of history just waiting to be revealed. Visitors to Dover Castle today can tour parts of this sprawling fortress, but the full extent of the hidden tunnels is still shrouded in intrigue. Some say that echoes of the past can still be felt in these walls, where strategic plans were once plotted. This captivating blend of history and mystery makes Dover Castle a must-see for anyone interested in England's rich past. What secrets could these tunnels still be hiding? Guess what really drives long-legged spiders' benefits? Focus phalangoids, or long-legged spiders, might look a bit creepy with their long limbs, but they are surprisingly harmless to humans. These fascinating little creatures actually help maintain a balance in nature by controlling the populations of other spiders, including some that can be dangerous to us. As they scurry around, they feast on smaller spider species that might otherwise proliferate unchecked, creating a safer environment. So next time you spot a long-legged spider, remember that it's not out to get you. Instead, it's doing its part to keep the ecosystem healthy. Their role as natural pest controllers is crucial, especially in gardens and homes where they help reduce the numbers of unwanted spider visitors. By simply existing, they contribute to a more balanced ecosystem and help protect us from more harmful spiders that could invade our spaces. Embracing these little champions could change how we see spiders and remind us of the essential roles every creature plays in our world. Surprisingly, it's a fact that lightning loves Lake Victoria. This stunning lake, located in Africa, isn't just famous for its beauty, it's also known for being one of the most lightning-prone places on the planet. Why does this happen? Well, the region's unique weather patterns create perfect conditions for thunderstorms to form almost daily. Tall structures, open spaces, and conductive materials attract lightning, making places like Lake Victoria particularly vulnerable. During storms, the charged particles in the atmosphere build up, causing electrical discharges that result in lightning strikes. This phenomenon isn't random. It follows specific patterns rooted in physics and geography. So the next time you see a storm brewing over a tall building or an open field, remember that lightning is following its own rules, striking the same places time and time again. Did you know the Sahara isn't all sand? You might picture the Sahara Desert as a vast sea of rolling sand dunes, but only about a quarter of it is actually covered in sand. The rest is an intriguing mix of gravel plains, rocky plateaus, and stunning mountains. This surprising diversity challenges the traditional stereotype of the desert, showing us that it's much more than just endless sand. Beneath its surface, the Sahara hides secret water sources that support life in unexpected ways. Various ecosystems thrive in this harsh environment, showcasing incredible adaptations by plants and animals. For instance, certain species of plants have evolved to store water efficiently, while animals like the fennec fox have developed unique behaviors to cope with extreme temperatures. Understanding the Sahara's geological features and its hidden ecosystems helps us appreciate the complexity of this iconic landscape. So the next time someone mentions the Sahara Desert, remember there's so much more to it than meets the eye. You might be shocked to learn that saliva is filtered blood. Saliva, the watery substance in your mouth, doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's actually produced by specialized glands that take certain components from your blood and transform them into something essential for your health. These glands, like the parotid and submandibular, absorb specific properties, creating saliva rich in enzymes and electrolytes. This miraculous liquid plays a crucial role in digestion, as it helps break down food right from the moment you take a bite. But it's not just about food. Saliva also maintains oral health by washing away bacteria and food particles, keeping your mouth clean and your teeth strong. Plus, the moisture helps you speak and swallow comfortably. So next time you think about saliva, remember it's more than just spit. It's a vital fluid your body relies on. What other secrets does your body hold? Believe it or not, Jay-Z faced backlash from his mother. In the heated rap feud between Jay-Z and Nas, Tensions escalated when Jay-Z released a diss track that hinted at a scandalous affair involving Nas and his girlfriend. The track was bold and loaded with accusations, sparking intense discussions in the hip-hop community. However, what many fans didn't know is that behind the scenes, Jay-Z's mother was not pleased with her son's choice of words. She urged Jay-Z to reconsider his actions, expressing concern for not only Nas, but also for the wider impact of their rivalry. This situation highlights a fascinating dynamic often overlooked in the music industry, where personal relationships can collide with professional rivalries. Jay-Z's mother played a crucial role in reminding him about family values and respect, urging him to apologize. Could this mother-son conversation have changed the course of their rivalry? Prepare to be amazed by the gateway to hell. This fascinating place in Turkmenistan holds a fiery secret, a natural gas crater that has been burning for decades. The crater, known as the Darvaza gas crater, began to blaze in 1971 when geologists accidentally ignited the gas during a drilling expedition. They were trying to manage a gas leak, but things went awry and the fiery pit emerged. To prevent the spread of toxic gas, they decided to let it burn out, expecting it to extinguish within a few weeks. Little did they know, the flames have been dancing ever since. Today, the crater measures about 230 feet wide and glows like a furnace at night, attracting adventurers and curious tourists from all over the world. The sight of glowing flames against the dark desert landscape is both mesmerizing and eerie, earning it the nickname Gateway to Hell. With its burning pit and captivating history, this unique site raises questions about our relationship with natural resources and the unforeseen consequences of our actions. What do you think about this fiery wonder? Guess what really drives stargazers to Mauna Kea? The summit of Mauna Kea in Hawaii is famous for its clear skies and minimal light pollution, making it a premier spot for stargazing and scientific research. Located high above the clouds, this mountain reaches an elevation of 13,796 feet, offering an unobstructed view of the cosmos. Observatories from around the world set up multiple telescopes here to study everything from distant galaxies to the birth of stars. The absence of artificial light allows astronomers to gather incredibly detailed information about celestial bodies, enhancing our understanding of the universe. Plus, the unique atmosphere at Mauna Kea provides conditions that make deep space observations clearer and more accurate. So whether you're an aspiring astronomer or simply love gazing at stars, Mauna Kea promises an unforgettable experience. Who wouldn't be captivated by the wonders above? Guess what really drives your favorite sense? Castoreum, a fascinating substance, is not only known for flavoring foods, but has also found its way into perfumes, medicines, and even food products. This versatile ingredient has the unique ability to enhance aromas and create delightful experiences for our senses. In perfumes, castoreum contributes a warm, alluring scent that lingers on the skin, making fragrances feel rich and inviting. In the world of medicine, it can enhance flavors in syrups, helping patients with their medication regimens. Interestingly, castoreum is also used in some food products to create unforgettable flavors, transforming the way we enjoy our meals. Its applications are truly diverse, showing just how interconnected our daily experiences are with this one simple ingredient. So the next time you catch a whiff of a lovely perfume or enjoy a tasty treat, remember castoreum's important role in bringing more pleasure to our lives. What's the buzz about jumblies in Mexico? These tiny insects, known as jumblies, are not just a quirky snack, they are a delicacy enjoyed by many. Found in various regions, these small critters are often consumed alive, making them an adventurous choice for the daring eater. When served in tacos or as a fiery addition to sauces, jumblies bring a unique flavor profile that's often described as both spicy and metallic. They pack a nutritional punch too. High in protein, these little insects offer an alternative source of nutrition that's becoming increasingly popular as people look for sustainable food options. In Mexico, where food culture thrives on bold flavors and innovative ingredients, jumblies symbolize a connection to local traditions and a resourceful approach to cuisine. Eating jumblies might seem odd at first, but many who try them find the experience unforgettable. Are you brave enough to taste this intriguing insect delicacy? What if I told you about Bali's amazing monkey haven? The Ubud monkey forest in Bali is not just a playground for over 600 long-tailed macaques, but also a spiritual sanctuary that blends nature and culture. These lively monkeys, native to Southeast Asia, thrive in a lush, green environment filled with ancient trees and vibrant vegetation. The forest serves as a safe haven where visitors can observe the monkeys interacting freely. But it's more than just a wildlife reserve. The forest is home to 3 sacred temples that embody the rich traditions of Balinese Hinduism. Here, the monkeys are believed to protect the temples, making them an integral part of the local spiritual landscape. Tourists flock to the monkey forest to learn about this unique ecosystem while soaking in the beautiful architecture and breathtaking scenery. Isn't it amazing how wildlife and culture can harmoniously coexist? Did you know about Hart Island's hidden history? This little-known spot in New York City holds a deeply somber secret. It's a mass burial site for over 1 million unclaimed bodies. Hart Island, situated in the Long Island Sound, has served as a resting place since the late 19th century. At first glance, it may seem like just another quiet piece of land, but it has been home to the dead who were never identified or whose families couldn't afford a proper burial. The island hosts a potter's field, where these bodies are buried in simple graves, often without markings. Many people remain unaware of the scale of this site, ranking it among the largest burial grounds in America. Researchers and historians emphasize the importance of Hart Island in understanding urban mortality and social issues throughout history. It raises poignant questions about life, death, and how society treats those who are forgotten. What stories do these silent souls tell? Did you know that Tutankhamun had a shocking family tree? This famous Egyptian pharaoh, often called King Tut, was born to parents who were actually siblings, making him a product of incest. Incest in royal families was not uncommon in ancient Egypt, mainly to keep the bloodline pure and maintain the family's power. His father Akhenaten and mother Nefertiti were part of a dynasty that believed in divine right and lineage. King Tut ascended to the throne at just 8 or 9 years old, inheriting a kingdom in turmoil. His unusual genetic background may have contributed to his health problems. Studies of his remains show he suffered from various ailments, including a clubfoot and other issues likely linked to his parents' close relationship. This fascinating twist in history raises questions about the lengths to which royal families went to preserve their power and lineage. How does this knowledge change the way we view ancient rulers? Is it really true that bears hibernate like this? During hibernation, bears go into a deep sleep where their heart rate can drop from a normal 40 beats per minute to as low as 8 beats per minute. This remarkable slowdown helps them conserve energy since they won't eat for months. Instead, bears rely on fat reserves built up during the warmer months when they feast on berries, fish, and nuts. Their body temperature also decreases slightly, and their metabolism slows down significantly, allowing them to survive without food. Interestingly, this amazing adaptation allows bears to maintain muscle and organ function despite the lack of food. Many people think hibernation means sleeping all winter, but bears can wake up quickly if disturbed. This incredible process shows how nature equips animals with unique skills to thrive in their environments. Isn't it fascinating how bears survive the harsh conditions of winter? Prepare to be amazed by the magic of rum. Rum comes from sugarcane, but did you know that this tasty spirit can be made in 2 surprising ways? In some places, producers use sugarcane juice, pressing the fresh stalks to release the sweet liquid. In other regions, like the Caribbean, they rely on molasses, which is a thick syrup created as a byproduct of sugar production. This method is often more economical, turning waste into a delicious drink. The fermentation process then transforms the sugars into alcohol, and this is where the fun begins. Distillers can influence the flavor by varying the ingredients, aging the rum in different types of barrels, and even selecting specific yeast for fermentation. The result is a rich array of rum flavors, from light and fruity to dark and complex. So the next time you enjoy a rum cocktail, you'll appreciate the incredible journey that sugarcane took to become your drink. You won't believe how playful beluga whales are. These fascinating creatures, affectionately known as the canaries of the sea, are found in the chilly Arctic and subarctic waters. Beluga whales are not only small in size compared to other whales, but their curious nature often leads them to interact with boats and humans. Imagine a whale swimming right up to your ship, intrigued by the noisy engine and the sights above. Their playful spirit shines through as they leap and twirl in shallow coastal waters, inviting anyone nearby to join in on the fun. With their white skin and unique vocalizations, belugas communicate in ways that astound researchers. They're often spotted in groups, showcasing their social behaviors. Belugas adapt well to life in icy conditions, feeding on fish and crustaceans while maintaining their curious and friendly demeanor. Isn't it amazing how these gentle giants thrive in some of the most remote parts of our planet? Did you know coffee can protect your gallbladder? A 2019 study revealed that drinking more coffee might actually lower your risk of developing gallstones, those pesky little stones that can cause serious discomfort. Researchers found that caffeine and certain compounds in coffee might help prevent these stones from forming by encouraging bile production and flow in the gallbladder. This connection between coffee consumption and gallstone prevention is exciting, especially since many people enjoy starting their day with a cup of joe. While the exact reasons behind this protective effect are still being explored, the results suggest that coffee drinkers may have a lower risk of gallstone issues compared to those who sip less or no coffee. So if you love your daily coffee fix, you might be doing your gallbladder a favor. As always, moderation is key, and it's best to enjoy a balanced diet. Who knew that your coffee habit could have such unexpected health benefits? Believe it or not, Hungary faced outrageous inflation in 1946. In just a matter of months, prices soared so rapidly that they doubled every 15 hours. This crazy economic situation was a result of the aftermath of World War II and the struggles of rebuilding a country. To cope with the spiraling costs, the government started printing an astonishing amount of money, including quadrillion pengo banknotes. Imagine carrying stacks of these notes just to buy basic groceries. Eventually, the currency lost its value to such an extent that people began counting in mil pengos, fractions of a pengo, just to keep it manageable. This extreme inflation devastated people's savings and disrupted daily life, leading to a significant change in Hungary's monetary system. It's a stark reminder of how quickly economics can flip, affecting everyone from business owners to everyday families. How did they ever recover from such a mess? Is it really true that rings of power cost over $1 billion? Yes, it's mind-blowing. Amazon has poured more than $1 billion into creating The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, making it the most expensive television show ever. This staggering budget includes a jaw-dropping $250 million just to secure the rights to J.R. Tolkien's beloved story. With such immense investment, you can expect epic storytelling, stunning visuals, and a cast that brings Middle-earth to life in a brand new way. Amazon aims to capture fans' hearts and attract new viewers alike by diving into the rich lore of Tolkien's universe, showcasing events thousands of years before the action of the original trilogy. As the excitement builds for the show's release, audiences are left wondering if the fancy price tag will match the blockbuster experience they expect. What do you think? Did you know about arteriovenous malformations? An arteriovenous malformation, or AVM, is a complex web of blood vessels that can form in the brain and often goes unnoticed for years. Many people with an AVM don't show any symptoms until it's too late. Without warning, an AVM can rupture, leading to serious issues like sudden bleeding, stroke, or even death. This alarming condition contributes to about 2% of strokes in young adults, making it crucial to understand. Some individuals may eventually experience headaches or neurological symptoms, prompting doctors to perform scans that reveal the AVM. If diagnosed early, there can be treatment options, including surgery. However, the hidden nature of AVMs makes them particularly dangerous. Awareness is key. Knowing the signs can save lives. Are you prepared to learn more about this mysterious brain condition? Did you know Pam cooking spray honors its inventor? This popular kitchen staple owes its name to Arthur Meyerhoff, the ingenious mind behind its creation. Back in the 1950s, Meyerhoff wanted to help home cooks make meal preparation easier and less messy. By combining oils and lecithin in a convenient aerosol can, he revolutionized how we think about cooking fats. Every time you spray Pam on a pan, you're not just preventing food from sticking, you're also paying homage to a man whose innovation changed cooking forever. This tribute reminds us that even everyday products can have fascinating backstories. Meyerhoff's creation has made meals simpler, allowing families to enjoy cooking without the hassle of scrubbing stubborn residue from pans. Today, Pam comes in various options, catering to different dietary needs and cooking styles. So next time you reach for that familiar can, think of Arthur Meyerhoff and the legacy of convenience he left us. Isn't it amazing how a simple spray can connect us to such an inspiring story? Did you know lobsters communicate with urine? These fascinating creatures have unique scales located behind their eyes, and they use them to send messages to each other. When lobsters want to show dominance or attract a mate, they engage in a rather surprising behavior. They spray urine. Yes, you read that right. This isn't just any ordinary urine. It contains special pheromones that carry important information about their mood and intentions. Imagine being able to convey feelings just by scent. This method of communication is vital for their social interactions, especially when it comes to competing for territory or finding a partner. Lobsters may not have vocal cords, but their innovative way of using their bodies to communicate is truly remarkable. So the next time you see a lobster, remember that it has its own way of chatting, and it's a bit different from how you and I do. Isn't nature full of surprises? Meet Jonathan the tortoise, a 190-year-old wonder. Jonathan, the oldest known living land animal, celebrated a remarkable 190 years of life in 2022. Born in 1832, this incredible tortoise has called the island of St. Helena home since 1882. While most tortoises live for several decades, Jonathan's age is extraordinary and has made him a cherished figure on the island. Over his long life, he has witnessed countless changes, from the end of the Victorian era to the advent of the internet. His remarkable journey offers a living link to history, as he has survived wars, explored advances in technology, and adapted to the changing environment around him. Jonathan's favorite foods include fresh vegetables and fruits, which keep him healthy and vibrant. Residents and tourists alike are fascinated by his gentle nature and the stories he carries through time. As he continues to age gracefully, Jonathan serves as a reminder of the wonders of our natural world and the importance of conservation efforts to protect species like him. Could there be a more inspiring creature than this living legend? Hard to believe, but red solo cups are iconic, often spotted in movies, at celebrations, and even as quirky souvenirs for tourists. Their bright red color and simple design make them easily recognizable, and they symbolize the ultimate house party vibe. Originally intended for convenience and simplicity, these plastic cups have transcended their role as just drinkware. Whether it's a backyard barbecue, a college gathering, or a festive night out, red solo cups are almost always present, creating a sense of fun and camaraderie. They've become a part of our social fabric, inspiring memes and jokes that celebrate the carefree party spirit. In fact, their cultural impact is so strong that they've appeared in art installations and even commercials. Have you ever wondered how a simple plastic cup became such a powerful symbol of celebration? Surprisingly, it's a fact that ice cream can soothe illness. Contrary to what many people think, eating ice cream when you're under the weather doesn't actually make your symptoms worse. In fact, the cool, creamy texture of ice cream can be quite soothing for a sore throat, offering a bit of relief when every swallow feels uncomfortable. Just be mindful of the ingredients. Ice cream made with dairy can sometimes increase mucus production, which might needlessly aggravate a cough or congestion. However, if you stick to non-dairy options or enjoy it in moderation, indulging in a scoop can be a small pleasure during a tough time. So next time you're feeling crummy and craving something sweet, remember that a little bit of ice cream might just make you feel better. Why not give it a try and see how it helps? Did you know Pepsi's sushi project changed Japan's snack scene? In 1996, Pepsi introduced a surprising project in Japan, a country where the company had established its presence just 7 years earlier. This unique initiative aimed to blend the popular soft drink with local flavors, specifically targeting the sushi-loving culture of the Japanese people. As sushi, especially nigiri, became a staple in daily life, Pepsi's venture explored how flavors could merge in unexpected ways. The idea was to create a softer, more palatable beverage to complement sushi, showcasing where tradition and innovation collide. This adventurous move not only made waves in the beverage industry, but also redefined how snacks and drinks could be paired. By influencing local tastes, Pepsi aimed to become an integral part of Japanese dining culture. What do you think about a soda designed for sushi lovers? Did you know goldfish can recognize their owners? It might seem surprising, but these little fish are more intelligent than many people think. Research shows that goldfish can remember faces and even learn to associate their owners with feeding time. This means if you consistently feed your goldfish at the same time and in the same way, they might start swimming over to you when they see you approaching. In fact, they can be trained to perform tricks like swimming through hoops or jumping for treats, just like dogs. This training often involves positive reinforcement, rewarding them with food or praise when they successfully complete a task. Their ability to learn and remember challenges traditional views about fish intelligence. Goldfish have a relatively simple brain, but it appears they're capable of more than just swimming in circles. So next time you glance at your goldfish, remember that it might just be looking back at you with a sprinkle of recognition. Isn't that fascinating? Let's explore the wonders of Voyager 1. Launched by NASA on September 5, 1977, Voyager 1 has spent an incredible 47 years exploring the mysteries of space. This spacecraft was designed to travel beyond our solar system, capturing stunning images and valuable data about the planets it visited, including Jupiter and Saturn. As it zoomed past these giant worlds, Voyager 1 sent back breathtaking photos and insights about their atmospheres, rings, and moons, changing our understanding of the solar system forever. Today, Voyager 1 is not only the farthest human-made object from Earth, but it's also a communication bridge between us and the vast unknown beyond our planet. Even though it's billions of miles away, scientists still receive data from Voyager 1, which helps us learn more about cosmic radiation and interstellar space. Isn't it fascinating to think about how far technology has taken us and the stories Voyager 1 will continue to tell? As we look to the future of space exploration, this remarkable spacecraft reminds us of our unending curiosity and desire to uncover the universe's secrets. Is it really true that camps can shape culture? The mention of a camp built in Ganli shows how certain places act as key cultural and social hubs. Camp life often fosters a sense of community, where shared experiences bring people together. In Ganli, this camp likely became a melting pot of ideas, traditions, and culinary practices, influencing how food was prepared and enjoyed by its inhabitants. Over time, these shared meals can create lasting bonds among people and contribute to a unique culinary identity. For example, campfire cooking might lead to the evolution of local flavors and dishes, introducing new ingredients and cooking methods. This blending of experiences highlights the importance of community in shaping not just culinary traditions, but also social norms and cultural values. So next time you enjoy a meal shared with friends or family, consider how spaces like Ganli might have inspired similar traditions in your own life. Is it really true that a bank clerk saved the day? In 2003, Chris Ward, a bank clerk working in an ordinary establishment, managed to stop a robbery in a way that felt more like a scene from an action movie than real life. When armed robbers entered the bank, Chris knew he had to act quickly to prevent anyone from getting hurt. He discreetly triggered a hidden alarm system, a silent signal that he had practiced for emergencies just like this one. This clever move alerted local law enforcement without raising the alarm among the robbers. As a result, the police arrived on the scene swiftly, allowing them to apprehend the would-be thieves before they could take any hostages or escape with money. Thanks to Chris's quick thinking and the effective communication system in place, everyone in the bank remained safe, and the robbers were arrested before they could carry out their plan. His bravery shows how ordinary people can become heroes in unexpected ways, reminding us of the importance of preparedness in critical situations. Prepare to be amazed by your feet's sweat glands. Did you know each of your feet has about 250,000 sweat glands? These tiny powerhouse glands work hard, especially during extensive use or exercise, helping to regulate your body's temperature. When you run, walk, or even dance, your feet sweat to keep cool. However, that moisture can lead to an odor if not managed properly. Bacteria thrive in damp environments, and when they break down sweat, odors are released. That's why it's important to wear breathable socks and shoes, allowing your feet to stay dry and happy. Regular washing and changing shoes can also help keep smells at bay. So next time you lace up for a workout, remember those hard-working sweat glands. They're a key part of staying cool and comfortable, but they need a little help to keep odor in check. Why exactly does hair fashion cause chaos sometimes? In a stunning beauty contest in the 1950s United States, an unexpected wardrobe malfunction stole the spotlight. The chaos began when one contestant, sporting a massive oversized hair clip, unintentionally tangled her elaborate hairstyle in another contestant's dress. As the audience gasped and cameras clicked away, the incident quickly transformed into a comical disaster, with media outlets labeling it an unintentional wardrobe catastrophe. This humorous blunder not only provided entertainment, but also made people realize how fashions can sometimes lead to unexpected troubles. Such incidents remind us that even in glamorous moments, surprises await. The memorable catastrophe also sparked conversations about the evolving beauty standards and the importance of comfort alongside style, causing future contestants to rethink their fashion choices. Who could have imagined that a hair clip could create such a memorable moment? Did you know Africa has the Nile and the Sahara? This might surprise you. Africa is not only the cradle of civilization, but also home to the world's longest river, the Nile, stretching about 435 miles. Flowing through 11 countries, including Egypt and Sudan, the Nile has been a lifeline for communities for thousands of years. It's famous for its historical significance, supporting ancient civilizations and agriculture. Meanwhile, the Sahara, the largest hot desert on Earth, covers an astounding 9.2 million square kilometers, roughly the size of the entire United States. This vast desert is known for its breathtaking landscapes, unique wildlife, and diverse cultures that thrive in its challenging environment. Together, the Nile and the Sahara showcase Africa's incredible natural diversity and rich history. Isn't it fascinating how these two colossal features shape the continent? Is it really true that bodily sounds can entertain us? Jumbo Dump, a sibling duo, proves that laughter can come from the most unexpected places. This talented pair specializes in creating a unique show filled with hilarious sound effects made entirely from bodily sounds. From the gentle plop of a droplet hitting water to impressively accurate imitations of everyday noises, their creativity knows no bounds. With their comedic flair, they have captivated audiences on stages around the world, turning what some might consider silly into a mesmerizing art form. Their performances not only display their talent, but also remind us how sounds can trigger laughter and joy, no matter their origin. By blending humor and creativity, Jumbo Dump challenges the way we think about everyday noises. So the next time you hear a funny sound, could it inspire a giggle or two? Ever wonder why Iceland has no mosquitoes? This fascinating fact might surprise you, but it's entirely true. Iceland is the only country in the world where these annoying little insects are completely absent. The secret lies in the island's unique climate and geological features. Mosquitoes thrive in warm, moist environments, laying their eggs in standing water. However, Iceland's cool temperatures and frequent volcanic activity create conditions that are inhospitable for these pests. The cold weather prevents mosquitoes from developing, and even if they were to somehow arrive, the island's harsh conditions would likely wipe them out. So while many places deal with itchy bug bites every summer, Icelanders enjoy their stunning landscapes and outdoor activities without the buzzing swarms of mosquitoes. Imagine hiking through beautiful fields or relaxing by a serene lake without having to worry about these pesky bugs. This unique ecological characteristic makes Iceland not only a beautiful travel destination, but also a true haven for outdoor lovers. Isn't that incredible? Prepare to be amazed by Greenland's size. Did you know that Greenland is the world's largest territory dependency by landmass? Covering about 2.16 million square kilometers, which is roughly 230 square miles, this massive island is a territory of Denmark. To put that into perspective, Greenland is almost 4 times larger than Texas. Despite its enormous size, much of Greenland is covered by ice, with about 80% of the landmass blanketed in a thick ice sheet. This icy expanse holds around 10% of the world's fresh water, making it crucial for our planet's climate and sea levels. Surprisingly, Greenland's population is quite small, with only around 56,000 residents, mainly living on the coasts. The interior remains largely uninhabited due to the harsh climate. So whether you're intrigued by its vast landscapes or the unique way of life of its people, Greenland is a remarkable place that continues to fascinate explorers and scientists alike. You won't believe this about depth perception. When someone loses sight in one eye, they might think their world has changed dramatically. Surprisingly, they still keep most of their vision intact, but they face a tricky challenge. Depth perception takes a hit. This means that while they can see a wide range of colors and shapes, gauging how far away objects are becomes a lot harder, almost like looking at a flat picture instead of a three-dimensional scene. Everyday tasks like pouring a glass of water or playing catch can become frustrating. Imagine reaching for a cup only to miss because you estimated its distance incorrectly. Our brains rely on input from both eyes to figure out depth, creating a sense of dimensionality. So when one eye is out of the picture, it can feel like navigating a new world without a roadmap. How do people adapt and cope with this change? Is it really true that drains can flood cities? In a surprising blunder, a U.S. city faced a costly mess when its stormwater drainage system was mistakenly installed upside down. This means instead of carrying rainwater away, the drains dumped floodwater right into the streets. The results were disastrous as heavy rains led to streets quickly turning into small rivers, inundating homes and businesses. Local residents were frustrated, facing damage and disruption, while officials scrambled to fix the problem. The upside-down installation not only caused immediate flooding, but also raised questions about proper oversight in public works projects. This incident serves as a lesson on the importance of precision in construction and maintenance of vital infrastructure. When drains don't function as intended, it affects everyone in the community, highlighting how crucial it is to get these systems right. Have you ever thought about acacia tree communication? These remarkable trees are known for their incredible ability to talk to each other. When a hungry giraffe munches on an acacia leaf, it usually begins with the tree that is downwind. Why? This clever strategy allows the giraffe to enjoy its meal before the tree releases defensive toxins to protect itself from being eaten. But there's more to the story. When a tree detects it is being chewed, it sends out warning signals through the air. Other nearby acacia trees catch these signals and respond by increasing their own toxin levels, making their leaves less tasty to the giraffe. It's a fascinating survival tactic playing out in slow motion. This communication isn't just limited to trees, it highlights the interconnectedness of nature. Each acacia tree contributes to a larger network, showing how plants can cooperate and adapt to threats in their environment. Isn't it amazing that even in the plant world, there's so much going on beneath the surface? This might surprise you. An eerie animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Imagine walking into a Halloween store and encountering a lifelike figure that can suck the soul right out of its victim. Spirit Halloween, known for its spooky decorations and innovative costumes, has created an animatronic that's taking fright to the next level. When activated, this chilling figure performs an unsettling sequence that adds a haunting touch to any Halloween display. It's designed to be a centerpiece for horror enthusiasts who love all things paranormal. This animatronic moves, emits creepy sounds, and showcases impressive details that make it hard to look away. Fans of Halloween can expect it to become a real showstopper, drawing attention and curiosity from all who see it. It embodies the spirit of Halloween, a time when we embrace fear and the supernatural. Are you brave enough to add this soul-sucking creation to your Halloween collection? What if I told you cars are banned here? Prince Edward Island in Canada takes a refreshing approach to transportation by prohibiting cars, creating a serene and picturesque atmosphere for its visitors and residents. Imagine wandering through the charming streets without the noise and pollution of vehicles buzzing around. Instead of traffic jams, you'll find bicycles and pedestrians enjoying the stunning natural beauty of the island. With its lush landscapes and stunning coastline, this unique island allows you to connect with nature in a way that's rarely found elsewhere. As you stroll or bike along the lovely pathways, you can take your time soaking in the views of rolling green fields and breathtaking ocean vistas. This car-free policy encourages a slower pace of life, perfect for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of city living. So, whether you're exploring the famous red sand beaches or sampling delicious seafood, Prince Edward Island offers a truly tranquil experience. Are you ready to experience a place where nature takes the lead over cars? This might surprise you. Cows are deadlier than sharks. While many fear the ocean's great predators, statistics reveal a startling truth. In the United States, cows are linked to approximately 20 fatalities every year, far outpacing the mere 53 shark bites, with only one being fatal. You might think of cows as gentle farm animals, but they can be surprisingly dangerous. Many incidents occur when people are too close to these massive creatures. Whether it's a frustrated or startled cow, their size and strength can lead to serious accidents. In contrast, sharks, often portrayed as villains in movies, are actually quite rare when it comes to attacks on humans. This comparison highlights how perceptions of danger can be misleading. So the next time you enjoy a steak or visit a farm, remember that it's essential to respect cows and keep a safe distance. Here's a wild fact about Lovers Beach. This stunning gem near Punta Mita, Mexico, can only be reached by swimming through an incredible natural underwater tunnel that stretches about 165 yards long. Imagine taking a dip in the warm ocean, surrounded by shimmering waves, and then swimming through this unique tunnel to discover a hidden paradise on the other side. The sparkling turquoise waters and soft sandy shores await you at the end of your swim. This secluded spot is perfect for adventurous souls looking to escape the hustle and bustle of more crowded beaches. Swimming through the tunnel also adds an exciting twist to your beach day, transforming a relaxing outing into a thrilling and memorable experience. So, are you ready to plunge into this extraordinary adventure and explore the beauty of Lovers Beach? Most people don't know this, but James Cameron took a risk. This surprising move came with a catch. He wanted to direct the film himself. In the early 1980s, Cameron was a budding filmmaker with a groundbreaking vision for a sci-fi action movie that would ultimately revolutionize the genre. Instead of seeking a large sum up front, he believed in his talent so much that he traded a nominal fee for creative control. This gamble paid off big time. Released in 1984, The Terminator not only launched Cameron's career, but also introduced audiences to the now iconic character of the relentless cyborg killer. The film's success led to a franchise that includes multiple sequels, comics, and even video games, influencing countless other movies and directors. Cameron's strategy shows us how believing in yourself can lead to incredible opportunities. Did you know about the €0 banknote craze? This unique souvenir, issued by the European Union, has become a favorite among tourists and collectors alike. While it holds no actual monetary value, the €0 banknote is beautifully designed with security features similar to real currency, making it both intricate and fascinating. Each note showcases stunning images of iconic monuments and historical events, such as the Eiffel Tower in France or the Brandenburg Gate in Germany. These artistic representations not only capture the essence of European culture, but also make the banknotes perfect keepsakes from your travels. As people collect them, they often share stories about their travels, adding sentimental value to these interesting pieces of paper. The €0 banknote connects people, reminding them of cherished moments spent exploring Europe. Plus, its quirky nature sparks curiosity and conversations among friends and family. So whether you're a coin enthusiast or just love collecting mementos, these charming banknotes are definitely worth adding to your collection. Did you know sea otters sleep in style? Sea otters are not just adorable creatures. They have a fascinating way of resting that keeps them safe. Instead of burrowing into the kelp or finding cozy spots on land, they cleverly float on the water's surface while they snooze. This unique sleeping behavior serves an important purpose. It helps protect them from potential predators lurking beneath the waves. While they doze, they often wrap themselves in kelp, which prevents them from drifting away. It's like having a natural blanket that keeps them secure. Sea otters are also known for their incredible thick fur, which keeps them warm in chilly ocean waters. This furry coat has over 1 million hair follicles per square inch, making it the densest fur of any animal. So while they enjoy their beauty sleep, they're not just resting, they're also smartly ensuring their safety in the wild. Have you ever seen a sea otter floating peacefully? Why exactly does our solar system live in Orion? Our solar system resides in an intriguing part of the Milky Way galaxy known as the Orion Arm. This spiral arm is named after the famous constellation Orion, which is recognizable for its 3-star belt. The Milky Way itself is a massive galaxy containing billions of stars, but the Orion Arm is special to us since it's where our sun and its planetary buddies hang out. This region stretches about 3,500 light-years and is packed with exciting celestial features like nebulae and star clusters. Being located here not only influences the kinds of observations we can make from Earth, but also plays a role in our overall understanding of the universe and its structure. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember that you're looking at a small slice of the vast Milky Way, providing insight into our cosmic neighborhood. Can you believe Lisbon is older than Rome? This vibrant capital of Portugal has a rich history that stretches back thousands of years, making it one of the oldest cities in the world. Founded around 1200 BC, Lisbon predates Rome by about 400 years. Its ancient roots are reflected in the city's stunning architecture and winding alleyways, which tell tales of its past. But that's not all. Lisbon is also home to the oldest and smallest bookstore in the world, Livraria Bertrand, which opened its doors in 1732. This charming little shop, nestled in the historic Chiado district, has survived earthquakes and other challenges, drawing book lovers and tourists alike. Imagine browsing through its shelves filled with literary treasures while standing in a place that has withstood the test of time. Lisbon truly combines history and culture, making it a must-visit destination. Is it really true that stress increases earwax production? The answer is yes. When you experience stress or anxiety, your body reacts in various ways, one of which is the activation of apocrine glands. These glands are responsible for producing certain types of sweat, particularly in response to stress. Interestingly, this process doesn't just make you sweat more, it also leads to an increased production of earwax in some people. Earwax, or cerumen, plays an important role in keeping our ears healthy by trapping dust, dirt, and other particles, preventing them from reaching the eardrum. An overabundance of stress can disrupt the usual balance of earwax production, leading to a buildup that can cause discomfort or temporary hearing problems. If you notice more wax than usual, it might be a sign to manage your stress levels. Relaxation techniques like deep breathing, yoga, or even spending time with friends can help reduce stress and restore calm to your body, including your ears. So the next time you clean your ears, consider your emotional state. Your body might be communicating important messages. Can you believe there are no bridges over the Amazon? The Amazon River, one of the longest rivers in the world, flows through South America, mainly in Brazil, and is a stunning natural wonder. Despite its vast size and importance, the river is entirely free of bridges. This might sound surprising, but the dense rainforest on either side makes it difficult to build and maintain them. The river itself is often too wide and deep, while the land surrounding it is filled with wildlife and indigenous communities who depend on the natural environment. Instead of bridges, many people rely on boats to cross the river, which adds to the rich tapestry of cultural and economic life in the region. Without bridges, the Amazon remains a remarkable example of a river that flows unrestrained by human construction. This unique aspect not only preserves the natural beauty of the area, but also presents challenges for transportation and infrastructure. So next time you think of the Amazon River, imagine a world where it flows freely, untouched by steel and concrete. Why are Suda's car designs so unique and fun? Indian artist Suda is shaking up the automotive world with his eye-catching creations. Imagine driving a car shaped like a giant hamburger or a classic camera. Suda's designs don't just grab attention, they also focus on functionality. Each vehicle serves a purpose while standing out with its unconventional look. By blending creativity and practicality, Suda challenges traditional car designs, encouraging us to think outside the box. His work sparks conversations about art and everyday life and the possibilities of vehicle design. With innovative projects like these, he opens up new avenues for self-expression and individuality on the roads. Isn't it fascinating how art can redefine something as commonplace as a car? Suda invites us to rethink what our vehicles can be, reminding us that imagination knows no bounds. What if I told you Mountain Dew is super sugary? A 20-ounce bottle of this popular soda packs a whopping amount of sugar, equivalent to 22 sugar packets. To put that into perspective, that's more sugar than an entire cake. Just imagine sipping on that sweet drink and unknowingly consuming so much sugar. Sugar isn't just a treat. In large amounts, it can lead to health issues like obesity and diabetes. Mountain Dew is especially known for its bright green color and energizing caffeine kick. But it's important to be mindful of what that sweetness really means for our health. Reducing sugar intake can have a big impact on overall well-being. So the next time you reach for a Mountain Dew, consider how many sugar packets that bottle really contains and whether you want to trade it for something a little healthier. Have you heard about Wilson Airlines 3D printed basketball? This exciting innovation represents a significant leap forward in manufacturing technology. Wilson Airlines teamed up with engineers to create a basketball that breaks the mold, literally. Unlike traditional basketballs that often include textured surfaces and seams, this new design features a smooth, seamless finish thanks to advanced 3D printing techniques. The method allows for precision in creating a lightweight yet durable ball, making it perfect for both casual games and professional play. Not only does this basketball look sleek, but it also highlights how technology can transform everyday items. As manufacturing continues to evolve, we might see more sports equipment embracing 3D printing, which could lead to custom designs tailored to individual players' needs. So what else can 3D printing change in the world of sports? Why does the letter Q stand out so much? The letter Q is the only letter in the English alphabet that is almost always followed by the letter U. This unique pairing makes it special and vital in forming words like quick, quaint, and quest. While you may think of Q as an uncommon letter, it's used in many languages around the world, often taking on different sounds and roles. Interestingly, in the English language, out of over 1 million words, less than 2% start with Q. That means we don't see it as often as letters like E or T, yet it still plays a pivotal role in giving certain words their characteristic sounds. Additionally, Q finds itself often in various names, like Qatar, a Middle Eastern country, and in scientific terms like quark, a fundamental component of matter. Despite its rarity, Q even has a spot in cultural references. Think about James Bond's gadget-wielding quartermaster. The next time you write or read a word with Q, remember just how unique and important this letter really is. Ever seen tight stroke walking in action? This thrilling circus art showcases incredible balance as performers navigate a taut rope, sometimes soaring high above the ground. Mastering this skill is no small feat. It demands exceptional core strength, unwavering concentration, and perfect coordination. Imagine balancing on a slim line while performing dazzling dance moves or juggling colorful props. Tight stroke walking is not just about staying upright. It's a dazzling combination of acrobatics and artistry that captivates audiences everywhere. As part of traditional circus performances, it has enchanted spectators for generations, allowing viewers to marvel at the extraordinary abilities of the performers. Whether it's the suspense of watching someone glide effortlessly across the rope or the joy of witnessing their creative expressions, there's something truly magical about this art form. So next time you find yourself at the circus, keep your eyes peeled for those brave, tight-stroke walkers. They might just inspire you to pursue your own incredible feats of balance. Hard to believe, but snails have 25,000 tiny teeth. These fascinating creatures possess a unique biological feature called the radula, an incredibly intricate mouthpart that looks like a ribbon covered in microscopic teeth. This structure isn't just for show, it plays a crucial role in how snails eat. The radula helps them scrape and grind their food, which mainly consists of plants and algae. Imagine how much effort it takes to break down a leaf with just a tiny mouth. By efficiently tearing apart plant material, snails can access the nutrients they need to survive. This dazzling adaptation is a perfect example of evolution at work, showing how life forms develop specialized tools to thrive in their environments. So the next time you see a snail crawling slowly, remember, its mouth is a marvel of nature's design. How many other creatures have such surprising tricks up their sleeves? Did you know beavers engineer nature's waterways? These remarkable creatures are not just cute, they are skilled builders. Beavers construct intricate dams and lodges that play a crucial role in their ecosystems. Their engineering skills help create wetland habitats, which benefit many other species by providing safe places to live and breed. But that's not all. Beavers have a fascinating adaptation that sets them apart. Transparent second eyelids, known as nictitating membranes. These membranes protect their eyes while they swim underwater, allowing them to see clearly even when submerged. When a beaver dives into a stream, its nictitating membranes close over its eyes, ensuring that it can navigate with ease while avoiding potential threats. This unique feature, combined with their amazing building abilities, highlights how well-adapted beavers are to their environments. Next time you pass a river, keep an eye out for these industrious engineers creating their own little ecosystems. Want to learn more about their incredible lifestyles? Heart disease can strike suddenly. Are you prepared? Many people don't realize that the most common initial warning sign of heart disease is actually sudden death. This alarming fact highlights how many cardiovascular conditions can develop silently, often without noticeable symptoms. By the time a person experiences symptoms like chest pain or shortness of breath, it's often too late, and the condition may already be severe. This reality underscores the critical importance of regular health checkups and screenings, which can help catch potential issues early. Doctors can assess your heart health and recommend lifestyle changes, such as adopting a balanced diet and engaging in regular physical activity. Simple adjustments like these can significantly reduce the risks associated with heart disease. Remember, being proactive about your heart health can save your life. So don't wait for warning signs. Schedule that checkup, make those lifestyle changes, and take charge of your heart health today. Surprisingly, ladybugs can be cannibals too. While these cute spotted insects are often seen as symbols of good luck and innocence, they have a darker side that might shock you. When food becomes scarce, ladybugs don't hesitate to munch on their own kind. This cannibalistic behavior usually occurs during winter or in situations where other food sources are limited. Ladybugs, or coccinellidae, are beneficial in gardens since they eat pests like aphids, but their hunger can lead them to turn against their fellow ladybugs. This surprising trait makes them both fascinating and complex creatures. Instead of just being adorable garden helpers, they reveal a raw survival instinct that challenges our perception of them as gentle insects. Next time you spot one crawling on a leaf, remember that beneath that charming exterior lies a creature that could just as easily feast on its neighbor. Why do you think nature is so full of surprises? Is it really true that saltwater drowning is worse? Absolutely. When someone drowns in salt water, the high concentration of salt creates a unique situation. The salt pulls water out of your body's cells, making your lungs work harder. As the lungs fill up with this extra fluid, they can become overwhelmed, leading to drowning in your own blood. This process can take longer compared to drowning in fresh water, where the lungs absorb water far more quickly. In contrast, fresh water can enter the bloodstream and may cause more rapid respiratory failure. It's crucial to understand this difference because it can affect rescue efforts and treatment. People who survive a saltwater drowning often face more complications due to this prolonged struggle. Knowing the risks emphasizes the importance of water safety in both types of environments. So whether at the beach or by a lake, Staying aware can truly be a lifesaver. This might surprise you. Snakes can dissolve bones. Their incredible stomach acid is so strong that it breaks down even tough materials like bones and teeth. Imagine a creature that can swallow its prey whole, digesting everything except for fur and hair. Unlike some animals that can break down all parts of their food, snakes have a unique limitation. Their bodies pump out powerful acids during digestion, allowing them to extract vital nutrients from their meals, but the fur and hair simply pass through their systems. This is why after consuming prey, you might find remnants like fur balls, often later regurgitated. It's a fascinating glimpse into how these reptiles have adapted to their hunting lifestyle. With over 3,000 snake species worldwide, each has found ways to eat and survive in their environments, showcasing nature's creativity when it comes to survival. Isn't it amazing how different species tackle digestion? Let's uncover the truth about goats climbing trees. In Morocco, it's a common sight to see goats scaling the rugged branches of argan trees. These nimble creatures are not just showing off, they are searching for a tasty treat. The fruits of the argan tree are a favorite snack, and as the goats munch away, they play a crucial role in the tree's life cycle. After eating, the goats regurgitate the seeds, which helps the trees reproduce and thrive in the arid landscape. This unique relationship highlights nature's incredible interconnectedness. The argan oil produced from these trees is highly valued for its culinary and cosmetic benefits, making this goat grazing practice essential for both the local economy and the environment. So next time you see a goat in a tree, remember it's not just climbing for fun, it's contributing to the growth of a plant that produces one of the world's most coveted oils. Isn't nature amazing?